It is Wild Wednesday here on Daytime, and back with us with another critter, we have Bambi Godkin from the Mill Mountain Zoo.
Yes, welcome Bambi, and welcome Peng Yu, the Chinese water dragon.
It's not a dragon, you know, for all you Game of Thrones people out there, you know, Daenerys isn't flying in on one of these little guys.
No fire breathing, no wings.
No,
yeah.
we were nervous. Like, we had the fire extinguishers, we had to call the fire department, but guess we were wrong.
No. This little guy does not look threatening at all.
No, she's not. These guys are relatively small. She's a female. Females are a little bit smaller than the males anyway.
Okay.
Males get a little bit bigger, up to 3 feet, which sounds kind of large, but 2 feet of that's tail, so they're, you know, even the males are not that big. They spend most of their time in trees, so the tail's for balance when they're jumping around and climbing in the trees. Water dragon, I know it sounds like they would be living in the water, but a lot of the forested areas where they live in Asia are very similar to the Everglades. They're very wet, so the trees are near water, growing out of the water, and so if they do encounter danger in the trees, birds or larger lizards or snakes or something like that, they can drop out of the tree into the water below. And they're really fast swimmers. They have these really long back legs because they can paddle very fast. They can go underwater and hold their breath for about 25 minutes.
No, it is the Chinese water dragon, but she doesn't only, like,
not
these
just China, yeah. So these guys are found in China, Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos. Yeah, a lot of Asian countries.
She looks pretty chill. I mean, are they typically this chill?
She's been an education animal for, I want to say, about 4.5, 5 years
What is an
now.
education animal?
At the zoo, we have certain animals in our collection that we use for educational programming. So they're really used to people and used to being handled. So she's used to me holding her and taking her places and things like that.
I think she loves it.
Right, I know. But in the wild, you'd see these things scurrying around.
Yeah, they'd be hanging out in the trees. They do a lot. They would spend a lot of time basking in the sun and a lot of time, you know, looking for insects and things to eat.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what are they? Is it just mainly insects?
Mainly bugs. They do eat sometimes small fish and other things, and plant material and things like that. But yeah, a good chunk of what they eat is going to be insects, and they even have a sticky tongue that does help them catch.
I was just reading that because I was like, oh, it's almost like a frog.
It's very sticky, so yeah, it's hard for those bugs to wiggle off once they get them.
Interesting.
So is this your only Chinese water dragon?
We have, she's our only education one. We have 2 exhibit Chinese water dragons at the zoo that are actually her parents. Yeah, so Jimmy and Susie.
Jimmy and Susie.
Yes. And
I
Peng
love
Yu.
that.
Yes. Peng Yu, which means
friend in Mandarin.
friend.
Yeah.
So Peng Yu is very friendly.
Yes, she is.
Okay, so we can come on by to the zoo and see Peng Yu and all the other wonderful animals. You guys are open 7 days a week now, right?
We are, yeah.
Okay, so visit them soon. Open 7 days a week, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And you can log on to mmzoo.org. Give them a call, 540-343-3241. Bambi, always great seeing you, and thank you so much for bringing
Peng Yu, you did a great job.
Peng Yu was great. Can't fly him though, but still cool.